Alright, so the first Kendra G video we're gonna react to. Let's check it out.
Hello, hey, how are you?
Good, baby. You got better light?
I can try to see if I can find some better light. I am sitting in my car.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. I could kind of see you.
Let's see.
Ready? Okay, that's so much better. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
what's your name, honey?
My name is Christine.
Christine, where you calling us from, babe?
I am calling you from Atlanta, Georgia.
ACL in the building. How old are you?
I am 51 years old.
Okay, 51, looking fine as hell.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You look good. I just love being a black woman, child. Y'all black women just making me feel very excited about becoming 50 one day because y'all just looking good out here.
Thank you.
What does it matter, right? What does it matter when you're single and alone? Great, you look good. For who? And this is the thing I've said before, right? The older the women are, the more red flag she is. Great that she looks good, or supposedly, right? But she's still single and still trying to find a man at 51, right? So really, her looking good does what for her? Her looking good just shows how much of a red flag she is. Because if she's so good looking, yet she's still so single, what does that say about her? So this is the thing with Kendra G is like, great that you want to lift up these women, but you're lifting up single women that are old. It does what?
They always say black don't crack.
Unless you do it.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Now, Christine, you gotta stay in the light though, so stop moving, boo.
Okay.
All right, 51. What you do for a living?
I do wealth and investments.
Wealth and investments?
Yes.
Okay. You have any children?
Yes, I have 4 adult children, 35, 29, 25, and 23.
Okay, all by the same man?
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have. He's deceased since 2015.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you're a widow?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, mama. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Excuse me. All right, so we got Christine, ATL, 51, Aquarius, does wealth and investment, mom to 4 adult children, was married, her husband passed away, unfortunately. Are her kids about her ex? Are all your kids about your ex-husband? Well, your husband
Yes.
passed? Okay.
Yes.
What kind of man you?
She's a unique case. I give her that, right? I mean, what I was talking about was in general, but yeah, she's a new case. She's a widower, so I'll give her leeway.
Looking for now, baby?
Definitely, I'm looking for somebody that loves to travel, have a great career, very stable, and definitely not insecure. And being
Nice.
insecure is definitely a deal breaker. I don't like controlling men as well. So I'm a very outgoing person, and I travel a lot with work. So definitely, he has to be able to have a passport and be able to get on a plane, go out of the country, and travel and have fun. I have no grandkids out of all of my children. So definitely, I am free and I am open. But of course, everybody say you have to be equally yoked spiritually, but as far as financially, you have to at least make what I'm making or above.
Okay, I was coughing. Excuse me. So I don't wanna. Let's make sure we get clear. So you gotta be spiritually yoked and also financially yoked. So how much does he have to be financially yoked to you?
Yes, at least he has to at least bring in 90K because I have my own business. I have 3 businesses. I drive a Maserati. I have my own home, so I'm definitely an entrepreneur and my children are too. So most definitely he has to be able to foot the bill. So I'm not looking for somebody that's making 40, 50, 60,000, but he has to be able to bring it. And I don't want to date any men that has small kids. I don't want that responsibility.
Mm-mm. 40K, 50K, 60K, 70K, 80K. Do not apply. Do not apply. 90 is the bare minimum.
It's the bare minimum.
And no young kids either.
Yes, all his kids needs to be 18 or older.
18 or older.
Yes.
All right, she drive a Maserati. She said, "Don't play with her."
Yes, you see them red seats in the back. Don't play.
Woo! Shit. So he can't drive a Honda Accord?
No,
Oh my God! What you mean no?
no, we're not doing that. At least a Mercedes Benz, BMW. Come on now. Cause at my age, maybe if I was younger, but we gotta bring it. Because one thing I've learned when it comes to men, when they see that you're riding better than them, a lot of times jealousy come into play too.
This is true. I mean,
And I tell people I'm not conceited, but I'm attractive just like my car is attractive. So you know what I
Attractive? You're old. I mean, you're not terrible, I guess. But it's like, let's say, this is the thing, right? 90K. You're essentially asking for a six-figure man, okay? You're asking for a six-figure man. A man that's most likely around your age, 50, okay? Man that's six-figure, around your age. Most likely she's asking for an attractive man too, right? I doubt she's asking for an overweight man. And now you have all these stipulation on this man. What are you giving to him? You really, literally, like, you're old, so you're not necessarily giving him a whole lot of. This is the thing where women understand, right? At a certain age, your stipulations, your standards, outweighs anything you give to a man. What can she bring to him? She doesn't seem like the woman that will take care of household and cook and clean for him. She don't seem like that. Okay, especially with the attitude, how wealthy she is. I don't think those women would do that. So really, what do you bring to him? A man that's at that status, right? Most likely a 100K man, right? A good-looking 50-year-old man. He can date a 40-year-old woman. He can essentially also date a 30-year-old woman. Making 100K, because those men are rare. Those men, right? A man that makes 100K is about under 10% of the population. Now, if you say he's black, that's even less. Okay? So now now you want a rare man, and you have all these stipulation, right? He has to be this, has to do that, that. Why would he want to deal with you? You is hard. You're hard ass. Okay? This is why I said, right? It's terrible that her husband died. Because he was probably the one who dealt with her for so long. So he's been with her for so long, he could deal with her. No new man sees the benefit of dealing with her now. This is the thing where it is sad, right? Like I said, her situation is a little sad and weird because she's been with a man for so long, she most likely built with him. But that man, her ex-husband, had the benefit of her youth. Okay? Benefit of her childbearing years. He had that benefit. Now, the next man, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that benefit. So really, what is he getting in return? Not her money, because he's essentially already making 100K. So her money means nothing to him. And now she wants him to travel. Most likely, a lot of these women, they want you to make that money so you could pay for them as well. Even though they have money, it's not like because they want a man that makes that money so they don't have to pay for you. So really, these are the women why I said this before, right? You're 50. You have all these stipulations. Things are not going to be easy for you. So really, it's like, what kind of man do you think you're going to get, right?
I mean, I could bring it just like a man could bring the whole table. I could bring the whole table, the house, and then some. So we just gotta be on the same playing field.
Christina's talking that talk. And I do want to quote, she was married. Her husband unfortunately passed away. So I'm assuming your husband rose to the occasion in all ways.
Yes, he did. He actually used to play baseball. I won't say his name. He played pro baseball. So
he played pro baseball?
Yes, for the Reds.
So he's a multi-millionaire.
So I'm not gonna say all that. Like I said,
if you play professional, okay, listen.
Yes.
If you play professional baseball, you bare minimum was a millionaire.
Yes, but I'm just saying he's dead and gone now, so he ain't making no money.
Right, this is true. But I'm just trying to figure out
Back
What's your
then.
what's your
Back
youth
then
to?
in the 80s and 90s when he played ball back then.
And that's when you had your kids by him, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this
That's the
is
thing, right? He had the benefit of your youth, of your childbearing years. So now you want a man, probably not equally yoked as him, but now you want a man that does well for himself. You bring on the table, what table? Like, what do you think? This is a thing where women are thinking, like, what table you bringing? Right? Money? You bring in money? It's like you already asked for a man that has money. So you bring in money does what? Women are so delusional because, in general, women don't share their money. Is she going to give him half of her business? No. Is she going to give him half of her bank account or whatever? No. Because she wants him to have his own. So really, what table are you bringing? You're not giving him half of you. Half of all your shit. You're not.
That's what you're accustomed to.
That is what I'm accustomed to.
But
Then,
you actually didn't say a millionaire. You just said 90K, which is a
Yeah.
big drop from a millionaire.
yes, it is. It is. Because everybody is not making millions. Not today unless they have their own business and you're just keeping yourself in the limelight. Like me, I'm not looking for somebody to get married and all that. I don't want to do that anymore. Like I say, because of my age, I just want to have fun, be able to go on trips, companionship.
Okay.
I give her credit for that, right? Great that she's not looking for marriage. It's true. Companionship is probably the best thing she has. The issue is, right, is that you're asking for a certain type of man, okay? The certain type of man you're asking for, right, women in their 40s would ask for. Some women in their 30s would ask for, right? You're not asking for a common man. A man that makes 100K is not common, okay? He is highly desired. So really, part of her mindset is good, but part of it is just, it's not going to give her the results. It's not going to give her the results she's asking for, right? That's the main problem I'm talking about, right? I'm not saying much about her. I'm not trying to dig at her, but it's like, you are counterproductive. You're being counterproductive, okay? You don't want to get married, cool, because you don't qualify for it. You want companionships, that's good, right? Maybe a boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe just someone to spend the rest of your life with. Cool. But again, a man that makes 100K, a man that maybe has his own business or whatever. Now, if she's wanting a man that's 60s, 70s, okay, I get that, right? We'll see what she asks for age-wise. But I want women to understand that because you want something like that, you better be sure, like, to compensate for it. Like, oh, I want a man 10 years, 20 years my senior. Okay, that might help you a bit.
What age range do you want to date, Christine? You're 51.
Between the ages of 41 and not over 55.
She just really just, that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, I just said that. You're delusional. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying how you are being counterproductive, right? You are literally being counterproductive to what you want. A 45-year-old man, that makes 100K, that's probably driving a Maserati or a nice car. He has women in their 20s that want him. Women that in her 30s that want him. Why is he dating a woman in her 50s? Who gives him what? Who has all these demands on him? He can't. He's not experiencing her youth, right? He's not getting her prime. A man that's in his 40s, okay, that makes 100K, that lives a good life, that can travel, have business, right? That man's doing well. He is highly desired by many women. So really, many women in their prime, okay? Prime, no less. This is the thing. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
41 and now we're 50. So 41 to 55. Okay.
Yes.
Sussy, what's your deal breakers? Besides
My deal breaker, I cannot stand a lazy man. Nobody that's lazy. Nobody that's trying to mooch off a woman. People that down black women that date other races. Matter of fact, I just had to check a brother that just did that on Saturday. You know, that just doesn't sit well with me when you down in black women, especially when you are in front of other races. So my thing about it is somebody that's very self-centered, somebody that don't like their mom, because again, you know, I'm a woman. When it comes to mothers, we go over and beyond. You know, I just don't like a man that's just real, I can't say the B word, you know, act real B. I'm just gonna keep it clean.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Definitely. When it comes to, I love a man that is very well kept. So when it comes to sexual attraction, your wood and your balls and bat and balls gotta be shaved.
What?
When it comes to your teeth, you gotta have nice, pretty teeth. I can't stand a man with jacked up teeth.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
I'm
can
gonna
hear
need you
you.
to repeat. Start from the top. Because I wasn't ready. So hold on. Let me get ready this time.
I
Start
love
from
a
the
man.
top.
I love a man that's his bat and balls is shaved. I do not do the hair in between the legs. I'm telling you, that is so disgusting. The breath gotta be together. Teeth gotta be together. Gas to be together. Appearance, yes, I at least gotta be able to look at you. I do not like a butt ugly dude. And you have to be in some type of a shape. You gotta like to go to the gym. I went from 220 pounds to 170 pounds in 4 months with weight goals. So again, if I can get up, get in somebody's gym, and do something about my weight, he can too.
And this is a thing where women don't understand. You can have standards. But then I just said that too. I figured that. She wants a man in his 40s, late 40s, makes over 100K, has a good job where he can travel often. He's good looking, in shape. He's an in shape black man. Those men are rare. Alright? I'm not saying there's none, but I'm saying why I say those men are rare is because those men are highly desired. Women in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, okay, want that man, right? Want those type of men. Why would he date her, right? Why would he date this woman? With all these, with this like these kind of standards, right? These kind of attitude. I could just, even just from the listening to her, right? I can tell she has an attitude that she's hard to deal with. I don't see femininity like that, okay? Not in the voice, okay? So it's like, this is the thing where you don't understand what you, like I said, the things you want are counterproductive. You're not going to get a companionship. You're not going to get that stuff. You're not. At least not from the man that you want. Because the man that you want, younger women want him to. So why would he not deal with younger women? And why would he deal with this type of woman? Okay? This is what Kevin Samuel always say. What do the men that you want, what do they want? The man of this caliber most likely want a feminine woman. He wants a woman that follows his lead. Right? He's the leader. This is the thing where she don't understand, right? The man that her husband was with her at her youth. That's the difference, right? He dealt with her. He had the joy of dealing with her in her youthful state. So he could deal with it, right? Even if she's hard to deal with. Well, I've been with you, throughout your years. So it is what it is. The new man that comes into her at 50, what is he getting? He's not getting that. He's getting a whole lot of attitude. So it's not worth it. So sadly, these type of women will continue to be alone. So really, yeah, she needs a cat, right? But she could do with a dog to take up her time because, travel with an animal, right? Travel with your pet. Because really, you don't qualify for the type of man that you want. Okay? I've said this plenty of time. Women will not have trouble, no matter how old they are, how difficult they are, whatever, right? Women will not have trouble finding men to have sex with them, be in a relationship with them, even marry them. They won't. They'll have trouble finding the men that they want to commit to them. That's the problem. So, even though this woman is however she looks, whatever, she won't have trouble finding men that would want to be with her. She will definitely have trouble with finding men that she wants to be with her.
Okay. We already got to the money question earlier. He got to make at least 90K.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. This is when we stand up and see.
Okay,
Christine, you better be on. Let me tell you something real quick. You better be on that and then some. The way you've been talking on this motherfucking line.
I'm telling you,
You better be Cole Murphy's half sister.
I gotta get out the car and run in a light for you. Just hold on, right?
That must have been talking about me, Nicole Murphy's half sister.
Look.
We gotta see it from the legs.
Look,
are you pulling it out? Put the phone down on the ground so we can see.
Okay. I'm gonna see if you can see me from here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to stand back.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that stuff, Christine was.
I would thought she'd be more snatched, right? I would thought she'd be more hourglass. Very average, right? Very average figure. I mean, I'm not blown away. So really, it's like, okay.
Talking child.
Younger women would be more snatched, right? Younger women would have a better body. Or a man that of this caliber, right, that she's asking for, could find women with better bodies. So really, I'm not impressed.
Christine, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was last year.
Okay. Do you want the man to be in the ATL?
No, he does not have to be in the ATL.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
4 months ago.
4 months ago?
Yes.
All right. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Christine?
Not being so judgmental.
Not being so judgmental.
Because I could be very judgmental. Sometimes I have to think before I speak because I don't mean to hurt people's feelings. But my thing about it is I sometimes just say what comes to mind. And I guess my last one, I have to stop over talking because sometimes I over talk people, which is a bad habit.
Okay. And
the 3 things she said exemplify what I just said. Attitude. At 51, what good-looking successful man wants to deal with all that attitude? She essentially just named a whole bunch of things that says she has attitude. She's hard to deal with. So what successful, rare man wants to deal with this old, attitude-filled woman? Like I said, she's literally nothing about her is all that special. Her face is okay for her age, but what else, right? There's nothing. You can find a younger woman that has a better looking face, better looking body, better attitude. With the man that at this level, the tax bracket, right? Black, good looking, 100K earner, can travel whenever he wants to. He can find younger and better. He can find better. Even if, let's say he finds a woman his own age. He can find a woman that follows his lead.
Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
A man will be lucky to be with me is because I have all of my I's dotted, T's crossed, meaning that I can financially support myself. I'm very well rounded when it comes to family, and especially when it comes to my mom. Definitely, I take care of my mom like she's my baby. So
You being financially stable means nothing to a man that makes what she's wanting. You taking care of your mom means what? How is that lucky for him that you take care of your mom?
really close when it comes to being family oriented. And I feel like a man looks for that. He feels like if you love your parents and you love your children, then you can love on him. So definitely I feel like that they're getting a very well rounded woman, not just emotionally, but even a friend. I could be a really great friend even if we can't get together.
Oh, so you'll settle for friendship.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, okay. So that means he can date other women then.
Yeah, if we're just friends, absolutely. Because I'm gonna pick from the litter as well. If we're just friends.
Ooh, she said she gonna pick from the litter as well, child. Don't play with Christine is a whole mess, child. She don't play. Listen, here's the ground rules if you just tune in. Age range 41 to 55, nothing over 55. Mercedes or better. No Honda Accords, no Camry. She drives a Maserati. So if your car ain't on the same Maserati level or higher, don't even try it. Cause now, could he drive a Camry?
Yeah, he could drive a Camry. Yeah, he could drive a Camry because that.
Oh, okay.
It's,
I take that back.
yeah.
Well, you said no to a Honda Accord.
But I'm saying a Camry is a little bit better than a Honda Accord. If you think about the newer
Accord.
if
I
you
had
think
a
about
Honda Accord one time in my life.
but I'm saying Camry
The Honda Accord
more on the upscale.
Huh?
I said Camrys is more on the to me is more on the upscale than a Honda Accord.
Camry?
Okay, so he can have a Camry. Could he have a Nissan Sentra?
No. My youngest daughter drive one of those. No. And she's 23. My oldest daughter drive a Porsche truck.
So he gotta have a better car than his children.
Yes.
Okay. So, fellas, 90K is the bare minimum. Make sure your balls are shaved. Okay, now that's
yes. Because if I decide I want to get down and dirty and a little freaky or whatever, you got to be clean down there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We grown. You know what I'm saying?
We are grown.
Because if I'm real attracted to you, hey, if it happened on the first date, like I said, ain't like I got another 40, 50 years left at my age. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Christine. So a man can get pleased like that on the first date?
If I decide to, it's my choice. It ain't his choice, it's my choice.
I know, but on the first date?
If I choose to.
Oh, they gonna hit your ass up for sure now. Now, they might not have a car. They gonna rent that motherfucker. They calling the rental car place right now to pull up in the Porsche or the Maserati because after that statement, child, the first date? Okay, let's talk. How could he reach out to you? Because he about to call you. How could he reach out to you?
He can reach out to me through Instagram with Business with Hustle.
Okay, spell it out for the people.
BUS.
I've said it before, right? Rarely women have proven me wrong. As women age, they only get harder to deal with. They only become more of a red flag. This woman really says she doesn't know men. She doesn't know men at all. Okay? She's definitely going to suffer in the dating market, in my opinion, right? At least with the men that she wants, she's going to suffer. Ridiculous.